Hi everyone, Adam here. So today's video is about a topic that I know and I love very much, and which I'm very glad that I can finally say that we have research on this topic. So, as some of you may know, I wrote my first book, The Uplift Method, a while back, and in it I basically said that, many sort of mind-body exercises are BS. They're just kind of light stretching programs combined with some kind of meditative or breath work aspect. And what you don't see from them is any effect above and beyond what you would expect from combining those two things individually. So what I'm saying is, for example, yoga is not any different than just stretching a bunch and also meditating later on during the day. Which is to say that, if we know that, meditation gives us a lot of those, the benefits that we are looking for there, we can combine meditation with anything. We can combine it with strength training. We can combine it with training for size. We can combine it with running. There are so many different things that you can combine it with, and it doesn't just have to be I'm stretching, because stretching alone is not a very good exercise regimen for a lot of athletic goals. It's great if you just want a low-intensity exercise regimen that you can stick to. For example, if you're a bit older, deconditioned, something like that, that's awesome. That's great. Do it then. But if you are like me, for example, if you're an athlete, if you're looking to be super good at something, unless you are trying to be super good at, super flexible, super good at stretching, yoga isn't, going to help you very much with anything else. Now, what I can say is basically in that book, I said, listen, these things are largely BS, but the cool thing is that you can just, again, do meditation with other things and get most of the same benefits. Now, what I also said was that I believed, without yet having any research in front of me, that mindfulness training would be, a super great, it is just a good idea in general anyway, in terms of athletics, in terms of recovery, in terms of performance. Now, at the time, that was largely conjectural. I had I didn't know. But it has recently come to my attention, thanks to Chris Beardsley over at Strength and Conditioning Research. He is one of the best guys when it comes to simply simplifying research for people. He has released some data on a couple recent studies, and in those studies, we have some really good data here. So here, let me go ahead and read about them. In one study, effects of cognitive training strategies on muscular force and psychological skills in healthy striking combat sports practitioners, they saw that the group that combined physical, mental imagery, and motivation self-talk training displayed the largest increases in all strength and athletic ability tests. Gains were strongly associated with increases in self-efficacy in all groups. That's one study. The other study is effects of mental training on muscular force, hormonal, and physiological changes in kickboxers. Here they say, in addition to larger increases in athletic ability and maximum strength, combined physical plus mental training led to a greater percentage of testosterone to cortisol ratio. So basically, testosterone is good, cortisol is bad, so you want more testosterone, less cortisol. That's what they were seeing. As well as a larger decrease in resting heart rate and blood pressure. These factors may indicate faster recovery from training. So what we are saying is that when they combined mental training with physical training, you saw, better blood pressure. You saw better recovery from training. You saw, basically better results from training. Higher testosterone to cortisol ratio probably means that you're building more muscle, and that probably means that you're building more strength. And in addition to that, yeah, they did see greater increases in athletic ability and strength as well. So essentially, it's amazing. That's exactly what you want, and it makes sense because we know that basically when it comes to training, one of the single hugest things that a lot of people overlook is simply sleep. Your sleep quality affects essentially how much you get out of every single training session you complete. It would make perfect sense that reducing your stress via mental training, meditation, whatever, visualization, all of those can help you reduce stress. Less stress means essentially better results, means more sleep, better results, better sleep, so on. So, as always, I have always recommended some kind of mental training, simply because I've noticed that it helps with adherence a lot of the times. It helps people get out of their sort of get out of their anxious headspace, and make better decisions when it comes to just their adherence to their programming. Um, but now we also have proof that, on top of the psychological factors that help you stay in the game, help you keep training, we are also talking about actual measurable results in strength, in recovery factors, in potentially muscle build as well. That's amazing. Why aren't you doing it? Start doing it right now. And people think that meditation has to be this super intense, crazy thing. It can be 10 or 15, 20 minutes a day. It can be very simple. I have started doing it again. I used to use Headspace. Is a very useful app. Basically, for a small monthly fee, they make guided meditation clips for you to listen to. You don't even have to do that. All you really have to have is just 10 minutes and a place to sit, and peace and quiet. Some people like to do a bit of light music, some kind of background music type thing. Some kind of ambient drone, something that's not too obtrusive. I like to meditate to music myself. It really doesn't take that much. You just need some time. You just need a place to sit. You just need to focus. And I mean, there's so many, there's so many places you can pick it up. There's so much info out there. I'm certainly not, the go-to expert on exactly what to do. But the resources are there. Use them. Search it, search it on YouTube. Search it wherever. You don't have to fork over a crap ton of money to learn Transcendental Meditation. All you have to do is just start doing it. So, that is it for today. As always, like, comment, share. Tell me what you want to see in future videos. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good one.